What's going on, everybody? It has been a long time since I've done a video about the Amazon liquidation bins, and we are here on the Saturday after Thanksgiving. So this is our local Bargain Lane, which is they've been an Amazon liquidation or pallet liquidation place for a couple years now, and they used to be amazing. It was so wonderful for that first year. It was really a reseller's dream. But yeah, it's gone downhill recently, but this is the opening day after Thanksgiving, so primed to be a good day. Hopefully it turns out well. There's a lot more competition in the area, so hopefully they stock it full of good stuff to try to entice people to come here today. In Fort Wayne, which is where I'm from, there's probably, I think, 4 similar type places now. Bargain Lane is still the biggest one in terms of square footage and amount of stuff, but the quality's gone down a lot in terms of high dollar items. So we're going to give it a shot. It's probably been about a month and a half or 2 months since I've been here last. It did not go well last time I was here. Jake on break, who is a friend of mine, still comes every week, and it's not great for him. So, but we're going to give it a try. I'm going to let you guys see what we find. I'll try to get some footage while I'm here, but all I got is my phone, so I don't have a lot of good, I don't have my GoPro with me today. But yeah, we're going to try to find some stuff, and come along with me.
Up at 1 o'clock. There is no tickets for this restock. It is first come, first serve on those. First one in line will be the first to come in on the restock.
We rushing in. We're in the back of the line.
Like World War Z, goddamn.
World War Z. I'm still waiting for that sequel.
They go back in number 20.
Well, yeah, bright side Jake.
And on AirPods, I got to talk more. These are contained thoughts. The energy from that group right now, it's just like,
well, yeah.
I can see it.
I don't know anybody in that group, though.
There's shitty dose.
21, though. 21. So I'm jumping in real quick just to explain what we're talking about there. We say, 21. So every week they sell tickets to this place, and if you want to be the first group in, you got to buy a ticket. You don't have to buy a ticket to enter in at this day during the restock the first day. You just are in the back of the line. And there's a separate line for that, which you just stand in line, and you just stand. If you want to be the first one in the second line, you just got to stand out there and wait. But the tickets are $5. You buy them online, and you get a spot in line, a very specific spot. And then to make it random every week, they randomly pick a number. Now, amazingly, I've never been very close to this number. So this week, me and Jake were 238 and 241 respectively. They call out 21. So that means 220 people get to go in before us, so we're close to the back of the line. But the group that we're talking about that looks real depressed is number 1 through 20, because they are in the very, very, very back, because they have to wait for everyone else to go in before they can go in. And then the people that have been standing in line for the second line get to go in. So this is just what they do that way nobody has to stand out there and wait in the cold. Back before they had tickets, we had to literally camp overnight. Like, people were camping overnight to be the first ones in. I don't like the randomness of this because I never seem to win, but it is better than standing in the cold. So there's that. He made that shit up.
We knew.
That's why you have low expectations. But I'm still mad.
I don't want to see this fight. I don't want to see this fight.
Dang, there's a lot of people on that line, too.
Mm-hmm. You hit the lotto, y'all.
Everybody looks sad. We're sad.
Are you checking out right now? Right now?
How-
They get scared.
What? How are they checking out?
Kicked up a teeth.
Morning. It's the rush is on. The rush is on. So it's the next day, and I've got all the stuff kind of laid out that I got from the Amazon bins, and I just want to show you guys what we found, and yeah, and get your opinion on if it was worth it or not. If a couple things work and they test well, it's definitely worth it. But if they don't test well, then I'll just chalk it up to a loss. Now this is actually a good haul compared to what has been there recently. Now let's start off with the pickleball paddle. I will normally grab them and throw them in the bag, and I didn't even look this one up. This one just looked clean. There were no breaks in the composite. The grip was still wrapped. It's only worth like $25-30, so it's not a great pickleball, but I think I'll keep this one just for when I try it finally. The Q Chamberlain is open box. It looks brand new in there, so that's a solid $40 to $50, I think. This steak knife set had a retail price of $70, and I think there was one sold, I think, for $50, so not bad. I think it's a Bed Bath & Beyond return or closeout. These Samsung kidney stone buds are actually in the box. Sometimes when you get stuff from Amazon pallet places, they're not in there. But these are in there, but they're not an expensive pair. They're probably like $35 in this condition. Might sell those on Marketplace. This rifle scope I was super happy to find this, and I didn't notice this tag on there originally when I found it. I think this says defective tag. I'm not sure what else it would say. This was a display model. I can't remember. Yeah, display. And I took it out, and I actually was messing with it and going long distance. This particular scope is best between 100 and 200 yards, and it was working just fine for me. So I'm not sure what this was. Maybe somebody just didn't like it and returned it and said it didn't work. It worked perfectly fine for me, so I'm going to list it as such. And I think that's a solid $100. This is a cool find. I'm just probably going to pack this away with the rest of my unopened video games that I have. This is the UAE version, though. So United Arab Emirates and Malaysia. This does work, I believe, in U.S. handhelds, because there's a lot of military bases that this would have been sold at too. But yeah, this on eBay I think is a $30 bill in with that United Arab Emirates instead of being from the U.S. This is an unopened Spider-Man Lego, which is just cool. This biometric pistol safe, brand new in the box. I'm going to try and sell that on Marketplace for like $60. It's not a great brand or anything like that, but it is really nice. It's got the keys. Everything looks great. It's got the manual, and it looks brand new. This is something I got to test, but if this 10 terabyte hard drive works, that should be another $125. So if this works, it's a really good haul. Really good, quote unquote. And if it doesn't work, it's just probably okay. But that's about as good as it's been from our local Amazon bin store for me in quite a long time. And I know other people didn't find anything good. So for being a Black Saturday deal, this was not the best. Hopefully they did have a restock in the middle of the day, which I did not attend. So hopefully that went better for some people, but yeah. So yeah, that's it for the Amazon. I mean, it used to be so good. If you guys look at my some of my old videos, you guys will see just we had so much fun in that place, and you would just get so much cool stuff, and you could go back, you would get bags and bags and bags. We would walk out with 4 huge IKEA bags full of stuff on a regular basis back in the day, and now we're struggling. I mean, this didn't even fill my 1 bag, but that's okay. I'm happy with what I got. We're going to list it on eBay, and we're going to keep grinding. I hope you guys are doing great. And if you like this kind of stuff, please subscribe, please like, and we'll see you guys out there.